Hello and welcome to episode 66 of my Metroid Dread Randomizer series, where all the items and transports have been shuffled and I start at a random location. I am Blue Psyduck and let's get right into the game. And start. We are starting with Flash Shift and Morph Ball. Okay, so some movement in the beginning. And we are starting in Burenia once again. Okay. So with Flash, now I don't think I can get down there. Okay, Quibble. Because of the first water cliff, I would need a double jump or something like this. It's not die here, okay. This should be possible, I think. Okay, so bombs as well now. There's one item at the top. I will check it later. So let's see this item here. Okay, with this we can get now a little bit further in the lower Burenia. To check, I think one more item. And as usual, when we start in Burenia, you get a lot of movement items, because otherwise you are not really able to get out of Burenia. So we cannot open up this one, we don't have the wall bomb this time. Wave beam, but we don't have speed booster yet. And we have E.M.M.I. We cannot do anything there. Or can I get this one? With the cross bomb I think I could. No, the flash shift is not coming against the wind. But I think with the cross bombs you would actually be able to get this item. So let's get our first hint.
Uploading data.
The lower levels of Burenia.
Power bomb in Gaboran, okay. That's good. So there's one item here. E-tank, we definitely get this one. So it's safety safe here again. Here, this part, I mean, without spin jump you won't get up there. With grapple I think it is possible as well. Oh, cross bombs. Now we can get our wave beam. Yeah, so again, narrow path in the beginning, finding exactly the items to be possible to leave in the end. So I think the exit, the lower exit to Dairon will be where we will leave Burenia for now. With the wave we can open this thing up. Okay, so we have our wave beam. Let's check the transport down here. And it is Ataya grapple. Now, if it's the speed booster, we can get out of there. We have at least one item which we can check. We have even 2 items which we can check. The first one is nothing. Please fall through summons. I don't know. And screw attack. Now we can back to the no, I have to come up here. We can now go back to the Hanupia entry because now we can enter the Hanupia actually. So, This time we are actually entering Hanupia. Last time we didn't find any entrance to it. Not good. And we have Plasma Beam here. So with this we could enter lower Burenia more. But let's stay in Hanupia and check. We should be able to get to the hint. We cannot get out of the E.M.M.I room, so I will not do it now. We don't have the speed booster, but the hint we can, and we can get the transport to the left.
Uploading data.
This area.
Spin in Burenia. Okay, this will be the space jump. DNA station. Okay, so we cannot get out of the DNA station, but we have at least hints for the DNA. So let's see what we will need.
Uploading data.
Samus, you have manifested a new power.
The Spider Magnet, Corpus, Power Bomb, and Trugiga. Okay. And I think quickest path out of here would be to teleport back to the start location. So with the Plasma Beam we can now check further down. So from the DNA we would not need Elon so far. Ah, we cannot because I don't have the magnet. And then we can go through the Queen teleport. Because we can open that door as well now. Yeah, we don't need Elon so far for the bosses, because all of the enemies and bosses we need are not behind the X. But yeah, if for example Itorash is behind Gozuna, we of course will need Elon as well. So we can go this path now. So let's go to Gabor. So magnet here at the first occasion. No, only missile tank. But we can take this one as well. Okay. And I cannot go down because I don't have power bombs. So let's check this item here. Power bomb tank. Ah, I don't have speed booster. So I can only look at this. Nothing. Okay. White beam is here, so as soon as we have storm missiles, we have the white beam. This boss will take a little bit longer. Okay. And it's safe here. So I think we should be able to take this item. Only problem is I have to get the timing again. Oh, this was quick. And we have the charge beam. Okay, so this opens up a lot more now. I think I cannot do anything up here because of the red things at the bottom as well. Can I do something here? I don't think so. So I guess I will go back to start location now. With the charge beam we can now enter Dairon, because we can now move the white beam block. So let's go back to Dairon and in there. No, this was not Dairon. Where was Dairon? Ah, it was in Hanubia. Energy tank there. Cannot check the item down there because I don't have the speed booster. Missile tank here. Let's check the bomb room at the top. Nothing here. And nothing here. Nothing there. Nothing here. And nothing here. Another safety save. And now let's check the... Oh yeah, this tutorial I also didn't get yet. Also check the other transport to Burenia from here. And it is E.M.M.I. Let's do E.M.M.I. One item I have to isolate because of missing speed booster. Energy tank there. This is the one item I cannot check. Nothing here. So if I find no items in E.M.M.I, I will reload from the save. Because I don't need E.M.M.I yet. And would rather come back later again to unlock all the additional enemies. Because with no suit, less health, I don't want to have the additional enemies now and everywhere. There are 2 items left in E.M.M.I now. We have missile tank here. And the last item I can't even get because I don't have the power bombs. So I will go in there, check what it is. But will then reload from the last save. Nothing, okay. And now the problem is, what can I even do without the speed booster here on Dairon? I can get to the save station here. Because I also don't have the wire suit, so I cannot continue here.
Uploading data.
This area, Dairon.
Bomb in Burenia, we already found this one. I have to look at what I can actually reach now without the speed booster. Ah, there's the E.M.M.I. Ah, it's here. Because I can also not get through here. So let's look what we can actually do. There's no other path here. I don't have the suit for this. The path down here is Elon and this leads to nowhere. I cannot get there, so I think I cannot do anything in Dairon at the moment. Cannot get out in Artaria. Anything new here? Still have not a magnet. Cannot do anything here. Besides this, I think we did everything what we can do for now in Burenia as well. This is a speed booster item. Here you need a power bomb. And this is only the power bomb for this. I mean, only has DNA. So maybe let's go back to Gawaran. Can I do something in Gawaran? I'm not sure.
Uploading data.
Sam is the best.
Wrong path I'm taking here. Don't want to get to the transports, I want to get to the green teleport. Still the wrong path? This one, yeah. I think I should be able to go through the E.M.M.I room. At the top of the big room. Let's save here again. Yeah, this buff I did miss. So we can continue here for now. Ah, we couldn't before because we didn't have the charge beam. It was actually correct to go back first. We cannot beat the E.M.M.I because we don't have the ice missiles. Or we can beat it, but we would not be able to get out of it again. Let's look at this item here. Nothing, okay. E.M.M.I is on top. Oh, super missiles? Yeah. We have quiet rope. 2 items which we can check. So let's check that, but we cannot do the quiet rope sequence because the speed booster is required to get out of there. Oh, there are are these the ice missiles? Yeah. So getting all the missiles now. And up here's nothing, okay. So now we could do the ice E.M.M.I and Dairon as well. Oh, power bombs, okay. Let's check the bottom path here. Nothing, okay. And we can also look at this one, E part. I think there's nothing here. Yeah, we didn't leave the room yet. Oh, we have power bombs now. Do I beat the E.M.M.I? Maybe I should. Here, of course. It's camping in the bottom now. Yeah. And nothing on the E.M.M.I. Nothing here. I can also check the 2 items here. Oh, magnet is here, okay. Would really like to find a suit at some point. It's nice to look at the power suit for so long, but it's always not so good in heat rooms and so on. At least wire suit would be nice to have. So where to go now? To the bottom. Kuzuna would be in logic now as well. I think I also opened this path. But before I do this, I will save to save again. Oh, God. So let's look what this exit will be. Damas, please jump normally. Thank you. Burenia main gate. We had a hint for space jump. Not really needed. So I will not open this for now. Because I'm not sure if I locked myself out somehow with this. Let's check this hint.
Uploading data.
Samus, you are
Suit in Burenia. Maybe we should go to Burenia now. Let's stay here and check these exits here as well. I have the magnet now. Nothing here. And we have Ataya's screw attack. Let's check this one. 3 items, 4 items I think. Maybe 5. The first item is power bomb tank. Second item is missile tank. Missile tank. This did not work. Okay. Third item, missile tank. The fourth item. And the last one I will check is... I didn't see that one. Missile tank, okay. Let's heal up a little bit. So nothing here. So let's go back to Gaboran. So we know that there's nothing down there. We can also check the other exit here. For Ines and Rion we cannot do anything there. We cannot check at this item. So let's go through the block to Burenia. Let's save again here. And let's see if we can find the suit and maybe the space jump as well. Suit would be very helpful. Speed booster would also be very helpful. Item down here, it's the suit, but we don't have the storm missiles for this. And energy tank, okay.
Uploading data.
This area, Burenia.
Suit in Burenia. Yeah, we could continue in Burenia now. But let's stay here. Nothing here. We can go to the teleport. And check this item as well. Okay, it's the space jump, and I think we should be now able to get the suit. Because we can now easily take this path, yeah. And this is our first suit now. Question only is, can I get out of here? Yeah, I should be able. Because I have the space jump now. Let's check the left side and then maybe go back to Burenia for the second suit. Nothing here, okay. Right. And we have Dairon Freezer. One item to check, one item to get, one item to... No, only one item to check. The other one I already took. But let's check this one item. Nothing, okay. So we have a few options now. We can go back to Burenia and check Lower Burenia as far as we get. Maybe the suit is down there. And we could also go to Dairon, because now we can go through the heat room and this opens up Dairon a little bit more. So let's go to Burenia, check if we can find something there, and then from there through Hanubia to Dairon again. safety save again. What's also missing still is the random cloak, which will need to beat Corpus. Okay. No, Storm ist jetzt auch hier. With this, I will actually go back to Dairon now and get our white beam. Who needs the quality suit anyway? So I will mostly come back at a later moment. Never opened this door. Not hit everything. Okay, so this is the white beam. And from here... yeah, I don't know where to go next. Mostly back to Burenia and Anupia to Dairon, I think. One item we can check here. The second one we cannot because of missing speed booster. Only energy. Okay. Please hit the hole. Thank you. Would be nice to have the quality suit, but I don't know if it's in upper or lower Burenia. And even without Phantom Cloak, you would lock yourself in lower Burenia, even if you find a suit there. I think. So let's go to Dairon. We could also do the E.M.M.I to get our first DNA. And DNA, as expected. Oh, I'm out of ore bombs. Interesting. Not anymore. Cannot shake this item. Don't have the speed booster yet. I could go to the elite shoulder, but I don't like to. I cannot go through here. I have to take the longer path. But I can now go through this room. Nothing here. I think I cannot open the door at the top because the energy has not been put on yet. Nothing there. Nothing here. This is Patawis. Okay. Do I go to Katawis? There's one exit here. Let's go to this. Oh, can I get out of there again? Yeah, I should be able. So let's check the top exit here as well. Some more items. Cannot open up this path. Nothing here. Burenia lower. This does not really help us. The suit is there. Let's check the lower Burenia. Maybe we find our suit. And another hint.
Uploading data.
EX have spread across.
Weapon Burenia. This was one of the first items which we found. And there's one more item which we can actually check here. Nothing, okay. Then I will go back to Dairon now. Maybe I should have opened the door. Oh, too late. And nothing here. Okay. So we can also go to Qatar using this teleport here. So let's do so. I don't need missiles anymore. Nothing, okay. Let's beach crate as well, so it's out of the way. Oops. Nothing on grade. Let's also check the hints. Maybe we get the hint for the Phantom Cloak. Yeah, what was this item? Nothing. E-Tank. Here.
Uploading data.
E.M.M.I stands for excluding.
Bomb in Burenia. Not helpful. We can beat the E.M.M.I now, so we can get its DNA. Oh. Not by jumping right onto it. Nothing there. And of course this one does not have the second DNA. I confuse it with the spider magnet E.M.M.I, which is the very first one. So no second DNA now. But at least no E.M.M.I as well. I will go to the other hand location. Simply, I still have to hope that maybe the Phantom Cloak is hinted somewhere. And then go to Itorash, I think, through the wet teleport, for example. Nothing there. Alright. Nothing here. And upper Burenia, okay, we can do Giga. Let's check the item behind. Nothing. Let's also check before in the two other items, because then I can directly go back to Kataos after Tokiga. Nothing. And nothing, okay. Ouch. Okay, note the second DNA. And pick to Kataos we go. Nothing down there. Another hint. Maybe this one is helpful.
Uploading data.
DVR appears to be
Charge beam in Gaboran. Yeah, this was the first one we found. Second one could also be there, but we don't need it. Random cloak has to be somewhere. Problem is there are a lot of locations which I still can check. Okay, I also check this one here. Could be nearly everywhere. Then let's go. Did I check the item up here? Yeah. Let's go to Ataya using the white teleport. And check there. Maybe it's right next to Populous, you never know. Phantom Cloak could also very well be speed booster locked in, for example, Dairon. Still a lot to check. Power bomb tank. I cannot do the warrior loop yet. Let's start from the bottom in Ataya. Nothing here. There are 2 items left here which we can check. Ah, 1 item I still don't have the speed booster, of course. I already forgot because normally you always have it. Nothing there. Nothing here. But why are you here? I never did Elon. I safe scummed Elon. Energy part.
Uploading data.
So you've accessed.
White beam in Gawaran. Yes, we found this one. Yes, okay. It is nearly besides focus. Okay, so we have everything which we need, I think. Because speed booster is not required. So let's do focus first. Does it work? Yeah. Okay. If you roll through, it does not work. I think I broke the boss. Okay, let's reload. So let's not do this again. But it's an interesting bug. So, okay, for the E.M.M.I we have to open the heat gates at the top. So let's do this as well. Yeah, I can go through here. Yeah, one thing we have to do is of course find Itorash as well. It's down here, E-tank. Nothing. So let's check this exit because this one we don't know. Oh, it is Itorash. Okay. Won't take it yet because we only need the E.M.M.I. So no need to take any teleporters now. Never opened this door first. Let's take this in as well. Don't need anything now.
Uploading data.
Spider magnet in Gaboran. Don't see the item from down here. Too early. And the last DNA, so you can now go straight to Itorash and beat Ravenbeak. I mean, I have to remember that I don't have the speed booster, so in this one tall room in the escape sequence I have to use the space jump. That's not the way I want to go. Does this work? Yeah. Don't have the speed booster. Top. And this is time. So we were able to end this seed with 1 hour and 42 minutes. Start was again in Burenia, but at least the advantage of Burenia is, even though it's slow, that you find a lot of movement items in the beginning to be able to get out of Burenia. It was definitely interesting that we never found the speed booster. This locks up a lot of the normal ways we go. Yeah, so let's check where the missing items were. So first missing item was the second charge beam, which is not important. And it was, oh well, cross bomb tutorial, so behind Kozuna, okay. Yeah, I never was able to beat Kozuna because I resetted Elon, which was a good idea in the end, I think. Then the second suit, gravity suit room, so it was vanilla. Okay. And the last one, of course, speed booster. Where was speed booster? Artaria, E.M.M.I zone, exit northwest. Okay, so somewhere in Artaria. Which I did not check anymore because I had everything then. And with this, as always, I want to thank you for watching and see you next mission.